2 years ago, my wife began denying me sex, citing a complete loss of sexual drive. When I expressed my needs, she bluntly suggested I find someone else, even giving me explicit permission to have an affair. With her consent, I found a mistress, a 24-year-old single mother of a little girl. My wife and I are both 31, 32. I always respected my wife's boundaries and never brought home my mistress to our home. Well, yesterday I discovered that my wife is having an affair to get back at me. Part of me is angry, saddened, and backstabbed. I mean, how is this getting back at me? We stopped having sex because she said no, and I found a mistress with her explicit consent. We have a prenup, so I'm not losing much from this divorce. Still, I don't understand her or what went wrong. Be me, 16 or so in high school. Older sports jock. Hey Anon, wanna hang out, play games with my girlfriend and her sister? Hell yeah, love video games. Sister is in my grade. Cutie 8 out of 10 but has a boyfriend. Her boyfriend is actually really cool and I talk to him time to time. Go over, they asked to play Halo 2. Game time. I played online like a degen those days. I destroy everybody, not even close. I'm laughing as I destroy them. Even teabagging. The whole 9 yards. They couldn't touch me. I was a frickin' god compared to them. Feels good, .jpg. Finish up and all leave, say goodbye. Think nothing of it. Fast forward few months, run into girl's boyfriend. Some random topic came up. Anon, we've stopped dating like 6 months ago. My face when that was a double date. My face when I remember teabagging and laughing the whole time. Pick unrelated. Comfort food. All food is supposed to be comforting. There's no non-comfort food that's worth cooking. Soul food. It's just basic American homemade dishes but greasier and overcooked. Creamy. Probably means it is tasteless without being buried in heavy whipping cream to mask the taste. Garlicky. See above, just replace whipping cream with garlic. Fusion. Oh wow, you added soy sauce to it. Such fusion. Literal autistic tard triggered by everyday words and phrases. Thread number 43923948234. Be me, 23, dating my girlfriend Amy for about a year. She's smart, funny, and we've got great chemistry. Spend most weekends together, share everything, or so I thought. One night, we're chilling at her apartment, and she falls asleep early. Her phone buzzes on the table, and curiosity gets the better of me. Pick it up to check the notification. Nothing major, just a random group chat. While I'm holding it, I notice the Notes app in her recent apps. Open it casually, thinking it might be a grocery list or something mundane. What I find is unsettling. A long, meticulously organized list of men's names. Dozens of them. Some with dates, others with short notes. Stuff like 7 out of 10, great body but too quiet, or 4 out of 10, weird smell. Scroll down, heart racing, and see the timeline overlaps with when we start dating. It's not just her past, it's recent. Keep scrolling up, and yup, my name is on there too. Apparently I'm 6 out of 10, great stamina but talks too much. Feel like I've been punched in the gut. Why the hell would someone do this? Is it a joke? A dare? Wake her up and confront her, shaking with anger and confusion. She looks panicked, tries to grab her phone back and stammers something about, "It's just a dumb thing." Press her harder and she finally admits the truth. "I just like keeping track," she says, like it's no big deal. Admits she's slept with every guy on the list, rating them to remember the experience. Ask her how she could do this while we were together. She deflects, says it's not about me and that everyone has a past. Point out that it's not just her past, it's during our relationship too. She says never meant for me to find out, as if that makes it better. Spend the next few days in a haze, trying to process everything. Can't shake the feeling of betrayal and humiliation. Every time I look at her, I feel like just another number on her stupid list. End things a week later, but not before she tries to guilt trip me. "I thought you loved me," she says, as if that erases everything. Cut ties completely, block her on everything, and move on. My face when I'll never trust anyone with a Notes app again. My face when I'm just a 6 out of 10 in someone's bizarre Yelp review of hookups. Be me. Reading thread about autism. See link to an autism quotient test. Do it knowing well that I'm autistic. 42 out of 50. Say to myself, this can't be right. I'm not that autistic. Wife takes the test. 10 out of 50. Colleague from work who clearly is autistic takes test. 21 out of 50. I guess I really am that autistic. I got 29. Someone with 42 has a wife. Yeah, I don't think my issue is autism. Narrator here. I'm assuming just like the viewers. I was very interested in finding out what my score would be, so I looked up a test. I won't name it, but I got a 9 out of 50. So these troubles are definitely not from autism. We greentext our steak/meat horror stories. I'll start. Be me, at my distant cousin's house for dinner. I love steak. We're having filet for dinner, so I'm excited. See my much older cousin at the grill cooking the steaks. He turns the steaks over by stabbing them with forks instead of tongs. I start to worry. He asks how I like my steak. Medium rare. Maybe it'll turn out good. They're done. So he stabs them off the grill and puts them on a plate. He immediately picks up the fork and a big knife. Oh God, no. Begins cutting into the steaks straight off the grill. Delicious meat juice starts running out of the fillets. Oh, the humanity. Keeps cutting until all of the steaks are in a half-inch thin strips. I want to cry out. Can't because I don't want to be rude. $150 worth of filet mignon destroyed. Proceed to eat the grayest, toughest, driest, most horrible steak of my life. I should have been rude. I should have stopped him. I could have stopped him. Never forget. Why don't you shave that body? Get laser hair removal. Throw out all your male underwear and replace them with cute panties. Invest in stuff like nail polish, makeup, and girls' clothes. Diet to become close to underweight BMI. You can become such a cute boy if you did all those steps, Anon. Sounds like a lot of effort to get disowned. Aliens come to Earth, tell humanity that it must choose one of its races to be eliminated before they share their knowledge and tech. A worldwide anonymous poll is held where you just have to think of which race to get rid of. None is an option as well. Plot twist, as the poll ends, everyone who voted for a certain race gets a corresponding symbol tattooed on their face. Aliens instantly leave without purging anyone or saying a word. Chaos ensues. I just dipped my Doritos in my cup of shrimp instant noodles. This shit is freaking life-changing. Girl is super athletic, extremely popular, and top in the class. Guy she crushes on does nothing except play video games and watch anime. It's like they're not even trying. Watch a movie with the folks. Accidentally say based during one scene. Parents hear and ask me what it means. Panic slightly and say it's just a way of saying something is cool. Parents now regularly refer to things as based. Be me. Woman says I have a small D in a Twitter argument. Sue for defamation. She hires an attorney. She, a judge, and her attorney are mandated to view my D-pics and concede. It is indeed at least average accounting for heterogeneity. Have summer job as a fisherman's assistant. Got the job thanks to my uncle who's old friends with a fisherman. Every morning we take his boat and place a few fishing nets. Every evening we take the fish that get caught in the nets. Do whatever he asks me to do. Do this for 3 weeks. Fisherman is 50-ish and tough as a rock. Never says a word except commands in regards of fishing. Fourth evening I try to pull a net full of fish. Slip and fall into the water, right on the net with the fish. Water isn't that cold and I just chill with the fish. Fisherman leans over railing, looks at me struggling in the net with a bunch of fish jumping around and says, "Looks like I've caught myself a merman, and an ugly one at that." Laugh and say, "I'm not a mere man, I am Poseidon, god of the sea." He smiles for the first time. "Then I've caught my own god. Help me and I grant you whatever you want." How many wishes do I get? As many fishes in your net. How many fishes are there then? I dive and pretend to take a look and say, "As many as you had lovers." His mood changes and he stares at me sadly. "Just one then." "Then I wish I'd caught her in my net instead of you." My God. We are both silent for a moment and he pulls me up. I tell him I wish I could grant him his wish. Aye, she was a goddess. We get on with our work. He taught me a great deal. And that moment was when he opened up to me. One great man.